would stand a good chance of recognizing him if they saw him again. I forced my arm to relax, letting the gun drop to my blanket, flexing my cramped fingers. I was gripping the gun far too tightly, an emotional response. I grimace, getting to my feet and reaching for the canteen slung over the room's desk chair. I don't have the luxury of dealing with his hormones, or mine, for that matter. What, did he think I was going to melt into his arms? Start a tragic and dramatic tale of star-crossed lovers on a war-torn planet? I should have told him about the ident chip I found. It's proof he's not crazy, that there was something out there in no man's land, that while it might not be the full-blown conspiracy he claims, he's not entirely wrong either. But the moment I tell him he's right, we'll be bound together even more than we are now. He'd have reason to keep endangering both of us with this ridiculous notion that we're on the same side, that we could ever be allies. I take a long pull from the canteen, but suddenly it's not enough. So I splash some of the water on my face, scrubbing my hands over my cheeks, my eyes, my mouth, trying to rid myself of the smell of him close to me, the feel of his fingers against my cheek, the soft, feathered touch of his breath. But no amount of scrubbing will get rid of that tired longing in his voice, the memory of how he looked at me. I throw the canteen down onto the bed and cross to the window. There's nothing to be seen there, only darkness. No stars, no moons, never on Avon. Only thick blackness stretching from here through the rest of the basin out into the swamp. In my mind's eye, I can see the bioluminescent wisp fire from the cave, blooming against the night, tricking my eyes. No wonder the men believe in the will-o'-the-wisps. And then, abruptly, there is a light. Gentle, orange, blossoming somewhere out of the sight, but reflecting against the buildings nearest me and catching into the rain so that for an instant, I can see individual drops as they fall. When the whole building shakes with a deafening boom that knocks me against the window frame, sending shards of pain shooting up through my ribs. Ears ringing, blinded against the darkness, I stagger to my feet. It's an explosion. My first thought, as I tried to get my feet working, Flynn. My mind goes blank, unwilling to imagine him caught in the blast. I'm moving before I have time for anything else, jerking my combat suit on over my clothes. I grab my gun and my boots and lurch for the door. It isn't until I'm sprinting toward the flames rising on the other side of the base that it occurs to me. Maybe Carmack doesn't know his people as well as he thought he did. Maybe this is the beginning of the war.
You guys are awesome.
Dude, I got chills listening to that.